Hi, it's Amanda the Nail Polish Hound and welcome to this video which is mainstream or indie. And in this video I will be looking at some of my mainstream polishes that could be mistaken for an indie brand. This video was started by Lisa Hendy and I know of a few other people who have done it as well, so I will link them all in the description bar below. My first choice is CUCCIO's Coffee, Tea or Me, and I really love the complexity of this polish. It's got a lot of dimension to it and it looks beautiful on the nails. Apologies for the first few of these swatches being slightly blurry with camera focusing issues. It gets better later. Staying with CUCCIO, we have got DREAMVILLE, and again this is another complex polish with lots of different finishes in it, and those bar glitters peeking out. Not everyone's a fan of them, I know, but I think they work quite well with this particular polish. So here is the first coat of DREAMVILLE by CUCCIO. And the last one from CUCCIO is EXPLORATEUR, and this one has got very finely milled dark grey glitters in it and a little bit of a silver sheen, which I think it makes it really unusual and very pretty on the nail. Goes on very easily, as you can see. So this is the first coat of EXPLORATEUR by CUCCIO. Next I've got a couple of examples from China Glaze. The first one is Tonight and it's from the OMG holographic collection, and you can see the holographic in the bottle, but it's a nice flat holographic. And here is the first coat of Tonight by China Glaze. My second China Glaze polish is Don't Be a Snowflake, and this is a brilliant example of a Crelly glitter polish, which I don't think many mainstreams try to do. So here is the first coat of China Glaze, Don't Be a Snowflake. If you want to wear this one in fewer coats, you can put it over a white or pale grey base coat. Next we have a couple of OPIs, and first of all there's Turn On the Northern Lights, and quite a lot of people were disappointed with this one because it looks absolutely stunning in the bottle. I think it still looks nice on the nail, but it certainly doesn't look quite as good as it does in the bottle. Here is the first coat. Then we have one of my all-time favourite polishes. This is ALCATRAZ Rocks, and again you can see the complexity of the different colours sparkling away in the bottle there. This is a textured polish, although it's not too textured, and this is what it looks like going on in the first coat. Then we have a couple of ZOYAs, and the first one is another textured polish from their Pixie Dust range, and this is DHARA, but very pretty with that very strong gold shift in it. Again, some focusing issues with my camera on this one because it's so sparkly. ZOYA are also well known for their scattered holographic range, and this one is PAYTON, and you can see how pretty and well dispersed the little holographic glitters are there, and this is what it looks like in its first coat. Next we have Space Glam by Essence, and I think a few people have chosen polishes from this Outer Space Stories range. I particularly liked this one, the pink with the strong gold shimmer in it. I think is very pretty indeed. So here's the first coat of Space Glam. It is quite sheer, this one does need building up, or you could wear it over the top of another similar coloured polish as a base. Next I have a couple of Barry M's. The first one is one of their Crystal Rock collection. This is another textured polish, beautiful pink with lots of gold shimmer in it. This is how it goes on in the first coat, very easy to work with. Next up we have Celestial Silver by Barry M, and I think this was the polish that inspired Lisa to do this video in the first place. Again, as you can see, it's very complex with a subtle holographic finish in it and a lovely sort of teal blue shift. Next, I want to shout out to Colour Club's Halo Hues collection. I think these are genuinely some of the very best linear hollows that you can buy, and this one is one of my favourites. It is called Miss Bliss, and here it is in its first coat. On the nails I find this one's actually a one coater, but I overworked it on the swatch stick. Then we have Fairytale Ending by Colour Club, and this is a very unusual full coverage glitter with white and holographic glitters in it. White glitters are quite unusual in the first place. This one, as you can see, also needs building up to become fully opaque. Next we have Swan by Model Zone, and this is one of their Speckled Eggs collection. I really love this range of polishes. It's probably my favourite of the speckles type of polish. Another example of a Crelly glitter, and these ones I think were done particularly well. I love the different shapes in the glitters and the way that this one builds up. And finally I have a couple of Sally Hansen polishes. The first one is a Drama Sheen, and this is a sheer polish, but it can be built up to be opaque. It's a sort of peachy pink colour, and it's got that lovely vibrant darker pink shimmer in it. Last of all, we have another textured polish. This is Royal Icing by Sally Hansen, and it is a green and gold glittered textured polish. This one is very textured, but it still evens out with 2 coats of top coat. It does take a few coats to build this one up. As you can see, it is quite sheer on the first coat. Off camera I did 2nd, 3rd and 4th coats as was necessary, and here are the final swatches. I've inserted photographs using a macro lens of the swatch wheel, so you can really see what these polishes look like up close. CUCCIO's Coffee Tea or Me in 3 coats. CUCCIO's Dreamville in 3 coats. I should have shaken this one really so that you could get more of the bar glitters. Then we have Explorateur by CUCCIO in 2 coats. Tonight by China Glaze in 2 coats. Don't Be a Snowflake by China Glaze in 3 coats, 3 coats of OPI's Turn on the Northern Lights, 3 coats of ALCATRAZ by OPI without a top coat and then with a top coat, 3 coats of DHARA by ZOYA, again without and with a top coat, 2 coats of ZOYA's PAYTON, 4 coats of Space Glam by Essence, 3 coats of Pink Tourmaline by Barry M, 3 coats of Celestial Silver by Barry M, 2 coats of Miss Bliss by Colour Club, 2 coats of Fairytale Ending by Colour Club, 2 coats of Model Zone Swan, 4 coats of Sally Hansen's Drama Sheen, but I think this is intended to be worn sheer. And finally 4 coats of Royal Icing by Sally Hansen. This one is the most textured of the textured polishes I've shown you, and I prefer this one with a top coat. So there you have a selection of my mainstream polishes that could pass for being indies. I did have quite a few more actually. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out in the description below the other people that have done this video.